Jesse was just talking about the women in this movement that we're privileged to have, and I can't agree with him more that does, especially whenever you're a guy and you've been beat down so much, and you get these women that come in and just lift you up. So we do appreciate that. And one woman in particular, who's our next speaker, Miss Ruth Nichols, I just met her today. We had lunch together before today started. I actually did some research on her. She's got an organization called sharedparentinginfo.com. She's got numerous college degrees and masters and in the psychological field. And I did peruse her website. If you get a chance to look at it, go to it. There's a ton of good information on there. So without taking up any of her time, come on up, Miss Ruth Nichols.
I am very excited to be here in Texas at the Capital for Kids. I feel privileged to be among all that are committed. I feel privileged to be among all that are committed to the support and work that we are doing at AFESP. I have been involved in the shared parenting arena for several years, focusing on my area of interest, which is the parent-child relationship and the impact of custody and divorce on the child. One of the most important issues in custody and divorce today is the emotional health and well-being of the children impacted by the dynamics of the family court system. Equal shared parenting and Title D funding are key issues to address. Decisions at the judicial level influence the dynamics of the family court system and impact parental interactions. Custody interference is often an outcome, with long-term consequences on the child, the parent, and importantly, the parent-child relationship. A review of research in 2014 shows 110 experts support the concept of shared parenting and states that this should be the norm for children of all ages. Notably, research indicates the act of divorce may not create psychological and emotional stress within the family as much as the handling of the divorce prior to the separation and after the divorce is enacted. To the child, divorce is more than a legal matter. This is their entire world. The parent-child relationship is the single most determining factor in the emotional development of the child. Attachment patterns and dynamics of the parent-child triad set the stage for the emotional development of the child. Decades of research reveal emotional development has significant mental and physical health ramifications for the child with lifelong implications. In academics, a child experiencing parental conflict may demonstrate academic problems, display truancy, poor performance, and is less likely to graduate from high school. Physically, children exposed to continual stressors are 2.7 times more likely to have somatic conditions, including chronic fatigue syndrome, chronic pain, gastrointestinal, and other physical diagnoses. The child is likely to develop neurological issues as compared to children living in less stressful situations. Behaviorally, issues include aggressiveness, bullying, delinquency, drugging, drinking, and sexing. With attachment and relationships, a child may develop maladaptive patterns of behaviors, impacting self-perception and the ability in communicating with others. The child may be in continual distress, hypervigilant, and feel unlovable. Due to abandonment issues, insecurity, and low self-esteem, they may experience difficulty in relationships in adulthood and may engage in attention-seeking behaviors, including sexual relations at a younger age. Psychologically, the child may experience anxiety, anger, depression, and sadness. This may lead to hopelessness, PTSD, and suicidality in adulthood. Research is consistent in showing the impact of parental discord across all age groups. infants and children up to the age of 5 years show signs of significant distress by crying, acting out, freezing, as well as withdrawing from or attempting to intervene in the actual conflict itself. 4 to 7-year-olds are drawing pictures and engage in play themes indicating conflict influence. Research among 9 to 11-year-olds found that even low levels of conflict can have lasting effects on the child's ability with emotion recognition. A study with adolescents found that the amount of time spent with both parents in daily activities during adolescence is a strong predictor of how much a child feels they matter to their parents. In a study assessing how adolescents perceive parental conflict, researchers surmised a difference in how the teen matters to each parent using the attribution theory. When the adolescent experienced a poor relationship with their mother, the teen externalized the concept and attributed this to, "My mother does not care about me because she is not a good mother." When the adolescent experienced a poor relationship with their father, the teen internalized attributions for mattering less, indicating, "My father does not care about me because I am not a good child." A 16-point survey at Rate My Family Court included 2 key questions. One question asked the parent to use 3 words to describe the relationship with their child before the divorce filing, and to use 3 words to describe the relationship with their child after the divorce filing. To capture the parental experience, each question was open-ended. The parent could choose any 3 words to best reflect their situation. Not surprising, the top word for before was love. Since posting the results, the top word for after vacillates between alienated and love. From this, we may extrapolate alienated may reflect how the parent-child relationship is altered following the divorce. Love shows despite the battles in and out of the courtroom, given the lack of cyber, phone, and interpersonal contact with their child, love will prevail. Title IV funding incentives were introduced in 1994 as a way to evaluate child support collections in each state. Of the 5 incentives, 3 are weighted at 75%. In 2015, the national paternity establishment percentage was 100%. 80% is considered acceptable. In 2016, the national paternity establishment rate increased to 102%. Projected numbers for 2017 are 102%. The incentive plan alters the trajectory of the family court system, contributing to the demise of the family-child relationship. Money is an abstract concept, and finances should never come before the emotional support of the child. Parents should not have to go to court, depleting their funds in seeking relationships with their children. Making changes with Title IV-D is about the rights of the children. Please support Americans for Equal Shared Parenting. Children have a right to love and be loved by both parents. Equal shared parenting is sought by emotionally healthy parents. Equal shared parenting promotes healthy emotional development and helps children develop into emotionally healthy adults and citizens positively contributing to our society.